Come on.
Oh, look, how will you know if you never give it a try?
You're not serious.
Absolutely. It's a good aerobic workout.
It's a good way to scramble your brains.
Yeah, you got to admit the clinches are fun, though.
I'm not getting into a clinch with him.
Oh, come on, it's a sport. It requires timing and judgment.
Timing?
Give back, scumbag.
I can't let you talk to you like that, son. I told you to lay off.
Oh, you want fight? Right. We fight! Come on!
What's the story?
He's an idiot. That's the story.
Tess, you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks, Constable.
You all right? Does it hurt?
Yeah, it's fine. Yes, they did a good job.
It's just a graze. It should heal pretty quickly.
Yeah, would you stop fussing? It was just a punch.
Well, if you'd learned how to box, you would have learned how to duck.
You might get off by flattening people, mate, but I don't.
Yeah, I should have flattened him.
Where is he?
He's out the back, cooling down.
All right, might be time we had a chat to him, I think.
No. I'll go. You take it easy, Tess.
It's a graze. It's not a broken leg. You coming?
Oh, yeah, the guy's crazy.
Well, he doesn't look too crazy to me. What's his name?
Ivan Pavlich.
All right, Mr. Pavlich. Come on, mate. It's time to go. Come on, wake up.
No, I'll wake him. You just stay there. All right, sunshine.
Hey, be careful how you wake him up.
Oh.
I thought you knew how to duck.
Very funny.
Well, I'm not putting a Band-Aid on that one.
Rum, very bad. I drink, very, very bad.
So you're saying drinking rum makes you fight?
Is rain this morning. Too much wet. We cannot dig. We go pub.
What are you digging?
Irrigation channel. I drive scoop.
It rained, so you go to the pub, you get drunk, and then you pick a fight with your mate, Gary Fox.
It's no mate. It's thief.
I think. What did he steal, Mr. Pavlich?
My mother. He's stealing my mother.
Your mother? What, she lives with you, or?
He's dead. Since 20 years he's dead.
He stole your dead mother.
Picture, photograph. Is silver frame. Is very good.
Valuable. Yeah, well, that's still no excuse for assaulting him.
Are you sure you didn't do something with it? Just misplace it? Leave it somewhere?
No, he steal. He steal.
What makes you think he stole it, Mr. Pavlich?
Before pub, I go camp, get dry clothes. I find this Gary in my van. I look, no photograph.
Okay.
You find for me, please. My mother, I love very much.
Well, I'm sure you do, Mr. Pavlich. Still no excuse to be assaulting your workmates, or me, for that matter.
Sorry. It's an accident.
Okay. But I will look into this theft allegation for you.
Get real. I never touched his friggin' photo.
Oi! What's your language?
Look, it was Ivan who started it, remember? Not
I don't
me.
care who started it. Just finish it.
All right. Were you in Ivan's caravan when he returned from the work site this morning?
No. Oh. Well, except when I dropped off his wet weather gear I borrowed.
Right. So you borrowed his gear.
He leaves his stuff all over the place. I was doing him a favour.
Did you do him a favour by borrowing his photo frame as well?
I told you. No. He's probably pawned it and forgotten about it.
Does he do that often?
He's a mug punter and he's always broke.
What, and he pawns his photo frame to
All
do
the
it?
time. Ask my uncle.
Lionel Davies, I'm in charge of the digging crew.
Right, do you know anything about the disappearance of this photo frame of Ivan Pavlich's mother?
Not again.
It's happened before, has it?
Well, who's he accused this time?
Me.
Oh, he's getting worse. He's a good worker, but he flies off the handle too easy.
Is there a problem?
Rowan, these guys work for you.
Yeah. Why?
Ivan's up to his old tricks again.
Oh, mad bastard. So that's why you'll stop work. Come on, get on with it.
No, mate, that was the rain this morning.
Yeah, well, it's stopped.
So get moving. You're not paying overtime, are you?
In your dreams.
Go on, boys.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah. Anything else, Constable?
No, that's it. Thanks, Rowan.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Well, if you ask me, we're wasting our time.
Let's just check with the local pawnbrokers, shall we?
Okay. Yep, thanks for that. Bye.
Well,
No, no record of a silver frame coming in recently.
But it has in the past.
Yeah, Benny Danders reckons he brings it in all the time. Solid silver, it's worth a couple of hundred.
So Ivan was right. Probably was stolen.
Maybe.
What about this Gary Pollock character? Any priors?
I'll check that out.
This Ivan guy's lying. He just likes to fight.
Lawson, just because he flattened your sergeant is no reason not to give him a fair hearing.
All his mates agree he's crazy as a coconut.
Here we are. Gary Robert Pollack, 1 count of theft on a motor car. Might be worth a search.
My dad should get a warrant.
Well, if he's innocent, I'm sure he'll cooperate. Are you coming?
Well, this is a joke. I've already told you guys what happened.
No, you suggested that the photo frame had been pawned, and we checked. It hasn't been pawned, mate.
So we lost it. Doesn't mean I've got it.
Well, then you won't mind if we have a look around then?
Yeah, I do bloody mind. Look, I'm the innocent party here, not the other way round. He was trying to thump me, remember?
We realise that, mate.
You do have some prior convictions for theft.
Yeah, I see. A couple of lousy convictions as a kid, and you blokes will never let me forget it.
No, it doesn't have to be that way, but you've got to admit it increases our suspicions of your possible involvement in this matter.
Then we want to rule that out.
My girlfriend's asleep, needs a rest. She's pregnant.
Bo?
Sorry, baby.
What do I want?
We'd just like to have a look around, if that's okay, Miss,
Amelia Porter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You better come in.
No sign of anything like a silver photo frame, boss.
I don't think it was stolen in the first place.
Yes, I think we're all aware of your views.
A missing photo frame. Wow, you guys must be flat out.
It's worth a couple of $100.
Oh, you better call the soggies then.
Here is a description. Keep an eye open.
Unfortunately, I think all we can do is wait and hope it turns up somewhere.
Yeah.
So you are going to go for a drink tonight?
I don't think so, no.
What about this crew of rough nuts? I mean, someone should keep an eye on them, make sure they don't cause Chris any more trouble. The big one, Ivan, reckons it's the rum that makes him fight.
Couldn't care less. He's not coming back here anyway.
I thought you liked a good fight.
Depends on who's with.
I used to be pretty good.
Yeah, I remember.
I never laid a glove on her.
Wasn't it a shaman boxing trip? Used to go to St David's show every year, never got past the first round.
I was about 10 years old. How would you know? You weren't even born.
Mel used to tell everyone.
Oh, really? Well, it was Big Chief Little One.
Here we are.
Thanks, Jack.
Cheers, Jacko.
Well, no sign of them tonight.
Probably sleeping it off.
Not beating each other to a pulp.
Ow.
You okay?
I just keep forgetting.
Well, you will punch up the customers.
Told us you got to learn how to duck.
Oh, yeah, like that would have helped.
No, come on. In boxing, defence is as important as attack.
I didn't have time to attack.
Well, that's right. It's got to be part of your instinctive reflex actions.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. Hit me. Come on, take a swing at me.
Not the place to be practicing the manly art of self-defence.
Silly.
Come on.
All right, you ready?
Just don't split his lip.
Don't warn him, just hit
I
him.
mean, you sort of only...
Could you please go somewhere else?
First thing you got to learn is keep your dukes up. All right, get them up. Come on, Tess. Get them up.
Hands up, head down, come on.
That's the way. Now, yeah, that's good. Now hit me. Now hit me. Hit me hard. I want to see your anger. Hard. Good stuff. That's it. Hey! Hey, Not bad at all. Not bad at all. What do you reckon, Jimmy?
She looks good, she might be a natural.
Oh, you weren't even trying.
No, if I'd connected, I would have broken your nose. It would have been a lovely little thing to go with that little tap.
I don't believe you.
True?
Yes, he's got a big left hook, baby. Watch out.
Left hook, eh? Show us your left hook.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, left hook. You're in a corner. And then just pull it. Left hook out of nowhere. Left hook. Hey, what do you reckon? You have a go. It's good. The boxing with the scrambled brain losers.
There's no point in letting defense if you can't attack.
Hey!
I don't train drunks. He's not too much booze. Booze and boxing don't mix.
I won't take no for an answer.
Hey, you stupid old bastard! What the hell's wrong with you? Why you bloody slamming the door in my bloody face? Hey, don't threaten me, son.
Calm down, Mr. Pollock.
Maybe all of you, but I'm sober. Hey, nice punch, lady.
You okay, Mr. Pollock? You all right?
What happened?
She hit him.
Come on, open your eyes, mate.
Any blurred vision?
A bit.
I'd say you've got concussion. What exactly happened?
He, sustained a blow to the head.
I punched him.
You punched him in the head.
I thought that he was going to hit me, and I'd just been practicing this left hook.
Please don't tell me you were boxing.
I'm just learning some defensive moves.
It's not her fault.
Imagine an ice cream container full of jelly and someone thumps it on the side. What do you think happens to the jelly? The same thing that happens to a human brain when you punch it in the head. Boxing is an incredibly dangerous sport. I can't believe someone like you would have anything to do with it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's sweet. Can I go home now?
No, I'd like to keep you in for observation.
Oh, no, my girlfriend, she'll be really packing it.
We can go and fetch her, actually. It's the least we can do.
It's just a bit of concussion, that's all.
Concussion? Oh, my God.
No, don't worry. They're just keeping him in here overnight for observation. I'm sure it's nothing serious.
What happened?
I punched him.
What?
Look, I'm terribly sorry.
Are you his girlfriend?
Do you want to come in? Now, look, just take it easy. He's supposed to be resting quietly.
Cats.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sweet, baby.
You're not going to die on me, are you?
No, I'll try not to.
You okay, Sarge?
I'm not the one with concussion.
Look, it's not your fault. He took a swing at you. You were defending yourself.
I didn't need to hit him. I mean, why would I do a thing like that?
It's just concussion, you know. I've had it heaps of times.
Yeah, I thought the gloves were supposed to soften the blow or something. I can't believe I knocked a guy out.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, it doesn't happen to me.
Look, Tess, it's okay.
Would you please stop doing that?
What?
That.
Look, I was just trying to...
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. But there's nothing between us. So don't try and pretend that there is.
You punched him.
Yes, boss.
Please tell me that it was self-defense.
I wish I could.
Surely you thought he was about to hit you.
Well, he was actually making a swing at Jimmy, and I pulled him round.
Jimmy?
And Jimmy Steedman.
Oh, at the boxing gym.
Yeah.
You weren't in the ring at the time.
No, I was out at the entrance, but I did have boxing gloves on.
Okay. So you were protecting Jimmy from assault by this young bloke?
Yeah, well, sort of. But I didn't need to hit him.
Sergeant, you're not making this any easier for yourself.
No. Well, will you call it ESD or shall I?
Don't you think that's jumping the gun just a little?
I'm not about to hush it up.
Has anyone made a complaint?
Not yet.
Well, I'd like to get all the facts straight first. So, who else was there at the time?
Question 2. Does your spine tingle when he walks up behind you?
Oh, definitely.
Does your heart
Boss
race
wants to
when
see
you walk into a
Why?
room?
At the incident last night.
Well, you didn't tell him, did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
You crazy? What? Why? There's no need.
Go on. He's waiting. Just tell the truth.
Well, definitely self-defense, boss. He took a swing at her.
Sergeant Gallagher says you didn't witness the actual incident.
Well, no. But that's how it must have been, right?
Perhaps we could stick to the facts, eh? Not to mention the truth. Now, what did you actually see?
Pollock was on the ground and Tess was bending over him, concerned.
Yeah, I imagine she was.
He was drunk.
You know that for a fact?
Well, Jimmy said he was drunk.
What did the doctor say? Perhaps I should have a talk to Jimmy.
Can't I do that?
I don't think that would be appropriate.
I don't know why the Sarge is so
determined to shoot herself in the foot.
Yeah.
No idea.
Look, she's trying to ruin a career.
I'll have a chat to Jimmy, see what he's got to say about it.
Well, can't I come with you?
I think I can manage.
I see. Yeah, thanks, Dr. Mel. Talk to you soon. Gary lapsed into a coma last night. He's having neurosurgery.
Is he going to be all right?
He has an extradural hemorrhage of arterial origin.
Bleeding in the brain.
Yeah, it seems my punch must have fractured the temporal plate and a piece of loose bone has snapped the meningeal artery.
Whatever that is.
One little punch?
When will we know if he's going to be okay?
I don't know. Dr. Mel's going to call. Well, the sooner I get it all down here for ESD, the better, eh?
ESD, are they involved already?
Jack, has Jimmy's gym got an official name?
No, I don't believe you fractured his skull.
Jack, the evidence is on the operating table.
She was wearing 10-ounce gloves, for God's sake. And she hits like a girl.
Yeah, nice try, but facts are facts.
No, Tess, I know how hard you can hit. It's not that hard. Oh, come on, I'll prove it to you. Come on, come with me. I'll prove it to you.
Yeah, right. Now what?
Okay, You hit me in the head as hard as you can.
Jack, it'll only prove that your head is harder than Gary's.
Come on, let's whip out that left hook of yours.
No, help me get these off.
No,
will
no,
you?
no, Tess.
Jack,
Not until
please.
you hit me. Oh, Miss Prim and Proper, always play by the rules. You know, always straight down the line.
Yeah.
Come on, hit me, Tess. I'm wide open.
Sorry, no.
All right, run away then, run away. That'll fix everything. You know, you're too scared to put a toe out of line because you can only play within the rules. That's where it's nice and safe, Tess. Now, some people call that being a control freak.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I call that being a chicken. Oh, whoa. What's that supposed to be, a love tap? Come on, Tess, put a bit of shoulder into it. Come on, big, strong girl like you. No? Well, how are we on the subject of guilt, then?
Oh, Jack. Are you okay? I'm sorry.
That was a lucky punch.
You sure?
Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here?
Just proving to her that you can't hit hard enough to fracture your skull.
But not everyone's as thick as yours. Ah, so how is it?
It's okay. She just caught me off balance. That's the only reason I fell over.
Nice try.
Pity a backfired.
Okay, but I still don't believe you put this guy in hospital.
Thanks for your support, right? But I'm just going to have to face the music.
Which, by the way, is waiting for you on the phone.
Hey?
ESD 13.
Right.
How'd they hear about this?
They were returning her call.
Hello, Sergeant Gallagher speaking.
Oh, no way. No. I'm not letting her do this.
Jack.
The temporal plate. Why do you want to know?
Has it got anything to do with the temple?
It's in that region.
And that's where this hemorrhage was.
Yes.
Right. Do you know which side it was on, left or right?
Why do you ask?
Well, look, I was teaching Tess a left hook and it connected on the right side.
Bad luck, Jack. The extradural hemorrhage presented on the right side.
Right.
One punch, you say?
Hey?
Well, then how do you explain the broken rib and abdominal bruising?
Bruising?
The charge sister picked it up when they brought him in for theatre.
What, you missed it?
He was brought in with concussion. How was I supposed to know the police used him as a punching bag?
Hey, and Tess hit him once and then he went down.
What about you?
I didn't touch him.
Well, someone did. Come with me. What do you call those?
So that's why old Jimmy thought he was drunk. He was actually punch drunk.
You're saying he was already concussed before he got there?
Well, no offence, Sarge, but a mosquito landing on him would have pushed him over at that stage.
It's a convenient theory, Jake, but it's a bit hard to prove.
Not if we can find who assaulted him first.
Well, there's one very obvious suspect.
Not Ivan.
He does have a hasty temper.
Yeah, but he's pretty harmless. But
Harmless? He wasn't very harmless in the pub yesterday. Look, maybe he got back on the rum, found Gary and beat the hell out of him.
Better bring him in.
No, I think you're wrong.
Would you prefer it if I sent Stuart?
No, I'll go.
Come out, you stupid! Come out! I kill you all! And I've been shooting love of people! You come out! You police, you arrest!
Hey, what's going on here?
They bloody bastards! They smash it up! It's not right! Oh, man, right? What, you mad bugger? Time somebody taught you a lesson!
Hey, get off me, Mr. Davies! I'm going to arrest you!
You okay, Ivan?
They smash! They smash!
What did they smash?
My nephew's skull. Some bloody copper put him in a coma last night, haven't you heard?
Just answer the question, mate.
Oh, he's bloody photo.
So it wasn't stolen?
Nah, the stupid fucker must have brought it into his work with him yesterday to pawn it later.
And forgot about it.
Left it on the seat. Comes in this morning, plonks himself down to start working and smashes the bloody thing.
Why'd he blame you guys?
Because that's Ivan. He'd never admit something was his fault. A bit like you.
No more I have family. All gone.
We'll get it mended. It'll be good as new.
You think?
Absolutely. Now, Ivan, last night, where were you between about 6 and 8 p.m.?
With mates. Drink, talk. You know, it's good.
Was Gary Pollock there?
Well, I know, see.
Well, I think you're lying, Mr. Pavlich. I think you met up with Gary Pollock on his own and you gave him a belting because you thought he'd stolen your photograph.
Me? No, it's not right.
Are you sure about that?
I sure, I know it. I drink with mates, please.
Yeah, which mates?
Mr. Rowan Rogers.
What? You were drinking with Rowan Rogers?
You ask.
All right, check it out, Constable. Meanwhile, Ivan and I are going to have a little chat about anger management.
And when Rowan thought about it, he remembered that Ivan left pretty early, not long after Gary, as it happens.
He followed me away from this gathering.
That's what it looks like.
So, you're off the hook.
Well, as it were.
Yeah, it's not exactly binding evidence.
But it's better than Ivan having a watertight alibi. If we can break him, get him to admit to the assault, then we can probably call this whole thing shut.
Right, is that what you're going to tell Monica Draper?
What's she got to do with this?
It's coming this afternoon.
Do you want an ESD investigation?
It's not an option, Jack. What are you suggesting? I stitch up some poor dumb ox just to evade responsibility for my own actions? No.
Can I have a word, please?
I thought you were having several.
In private. You rang Monica Draper and dobbed yourself in before Gary went into a coma.
She had to be notified anyway.
But you had to be in control, so you got in first.
Oh, shut up, Jack.
So you think you made a mistake, and now you need to be punished. Tess, you're only human, like the rest of us. Don't do this to yourself.
I did the wrong thing. It's that simple.
Why won't you let me help you?
Because I don't need your help.
Okay. So somebody assaulted Gary Pollock, gave him the mother of a hiding. Question is, who?
Well, my money is still on Ivan. He denies it. We can't prove it. But whoever it was knew a lot about fighting. They beat the absolute crap out of Gary.
Fractured his skull in the process.
Left him lying in a gutter somewhere.
Gary picks himself up, takes himself to Jimmy's.
What, because he's seeing double and he needs some help?
Wouldn't have walked far.
So, assaulted near the gym.
By someone who knows how to fight. We should have a word to on that, Jimmy.
I should have known. I thought he was drunk. It's the Dibs and Maloney thing all over again.
Who's that?
Dibs, he was a welterweight I had one time. Southpaw. He led with his right hand. He got hit right on the button one night and got knocked out colder than mackerel. Didn't come good till he got to the dressing room. Then he was jumping around right as rain. Got picked up that night going home. Drunk and disorderly, they say.
He died in a police cell. I remember the case.
Yeah, poor Dibs.
What about Gary? Does he use the gym?
A few times. He's nothing to write home about.
So he could have got that bruising in the ring.
Not in my gym and not with my gloves.
What are you saying, street brawl?
Who knows?
Is there something you need to tell us, Jimmy?
Like I said, Detective, not with gloves.
Bare knuckle. Is that started up again?
It's a mug's game. It's not a sport. It's just an excuse to bet money.
So who's organising it, Jimmy?
You got me? I'd be the last to know.
Bare knuckle boxing, Benny. You heard any rumours? No, not a thing.
You mean bare knuckle like in the Fight Club, men proving their masculinity?
It's mostly about betting. Is it two up with fighters instead of using coins?
Whatever.
Where's Tess?
Down the hospital.
Oh, she's visiting Gary. He's just out of surgery.
Interviewing him?
No, he's not conscious yet.
I'll be more of a guilt visit, I reckon.
She'd want to know.
Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
It's a bit far-fetched, isn't it,
It
Jack?
fits the facts.
Look
Someone...
at the flowers too much. I wasn't sure.
They're fine. Look, someone's beaten Gary up, and if it wasn't you, then it had to have been some...
Go on, I don't want you here.
Look, I just want to help.
No, you want to interfere.
No, that's not fair.
I don't need you, okay? Get out of my life. Take these with you. Go on.
Nice way to talk to your boyfriend's boss.
What do you want?
Hi, just wondering how Gary was.
Oh, as if you care.
Can we see him for a minute?
Really? Why? So you can beat him up again? No, I think you've done enough damage, don't you?
Where are you going?
Have some flowers.
Here, get well soon. Tess, you're entitled to talk to him.
Am I?
Oh, there you go again.
Yes, a self-destructive control freak. That's me.
I don't know why I bother.
Hey, where have you been?
Oh, just making some inquiries about Rowan Rogers and Amelia Porter.
Oh, yeah?
And?
She's his daughter.
I didn't even know he's married.
Well, he's not anymore. Apparently it was a really bitter divorce. Rowan hasn't seen her for years.
So, why is she here?
I don't know. Maybe she wanted to try living with her dad.
Well, she's right off him now.
It'd be interesting to know why.
So you, thinking of going back down to the hospital then, are you?
I might need someone to come with me.
Yeah, whatever you reckon. So you're Rowan Rogers' daughter?
Yeah. Worst luck.
Really? Why's that?
None of your business.
True, true. But if you hate him this much, why'd you come back to Mount Thomas?
It's not your business either, mate.
Oh, whoops, sorry, you got me again.
No. I hadn't seen him since I was 8.
Long time.
The last memory of him was a photo I saw of him. He was stripped down for the ring and he looked enormous.
For the ring?
He used to be a boxer.
Right, so, how does he get on with Gary?
What are you suggesting?
Nothing. Oh, well, no, but here's Gary. Looks like he's been in a fight with a pro, and your father is a bit of a boxer.
You guys are unbelievable. Well, now you're trying to blame my father for what that bitch cop
No,
did?
Tess Gallagher hit him once. She didn't break his ribs. She didn't give him abdominal bruising. She didn't fracture
No,
his
look,
skull.
you're all the same, aren't you?
Well, go in there and have a look for yourself. Go on. Sergeant Gallagher didn't do that to him. Someone beat him up in a fight.
Beauty!
Where's Tess?
She went home. Said she'd see you tomorrow, buddy.
Well, how'd you go with the inspector?
I don't know. Pretty tense. Hey, what's going on between you and our beautiful sergeant?
Nothing. No, nothing
Come
at
on,
all.
Jack.
Nothing at all.
Hey, come on, mate. You're talking to me.
I gotta get a beer, mate.
Beer?
Yeah, thanks. Nice set of skin knuckles you got there.
I dig ditches for a living. It's tough on the hands.
Well, I've dug a few ditches in my time too. Never end up with knuckles looking like that.
Don't try and stitch me up.
What's the matter, mate? Got a guilty conscience.
I'm on to you. Where's your mate? Off beating up kids again? Maybe she managed to kill the next one.
If you're referring to Sergeant Gallagher,
Becca?
she wasn't responsible for your nephew's condition.
Yeah, then who was? Idi Amin?
We're investigating the matter, Mr. Davies.
Do you know that your nephew'd been in a previous fight?
Gary's no fighter.
You can say that again. Someone smashed him up real well. They gave him broken ribs, abdominal bruising. They really had a go.
Jack, someone to see you. PJ, you're up.
Amelia.
Do you really think my father bashed Gary?
Well, if he didn't, he might know who did.
Because of these fights he's been organising, right?
What fights?
Have a look at that.
Amelia?
Who is it?
It's me. It's Jack.
Hang on. G'day, how you going?
Yeah, good.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a mess.
You look great.
What's up?
How'd it go with Monica?
Yeah, fine, you know.
What did you say?
Jack, it's fine. She's investigating the matter, and I just gave her all the info we had.
So you're still keen to clear your name?
Yes, I am.
Good. So I got this from Amelia Porter. It's a fight.
What is it?
Bare knuckle.
Good work. Yeah, come in.
Was I right or was I right?
It's bare knuckle and illegal. There's no sign of Gary Pollock.
Well, not yet. But that guy fighting, he's a part of the digging crew.
That doesn't mean they're all involved.
Well, they could be. They all work for Rowan Rogers, remember?
Hey, hang on. Who's that?
Ivan, hello. That's where he was. Drinking with his mates. Hey, stop it.
What?
That ring. I saw that ring just now. It belongs to Lionel Davies.
Okay, so that gives us Lionel, Ivan, and that other crew guy all present.
But no Rowan.
And no Gary.
Well, yet. I mean...
Yeah, but hang on. If Rowan bashed the guy, he's hardly going to capture it all on tape, is he?
You never know.
Optimist.
Well, at least we've got enough now to bring them all in for a chat.
And if Gary sustained injuries out there, there's going to be a heap of witnesses.
I reckon you can start to relax.
You're right, you know.
Well, I knew you couldn't have hit that guy that hard.
No. About me being a control freak.
You're not a control freak. You're a freak.
I don't know, I'm just terrified of letting go.
You just need some practice. Come on, you can do better than that.
No, hang on.
It's okay, it's
no,
just the remote
okay.
control. It's just...
Sorry. It's just too soon or something.
What did I do?
No, nothing. It's me. It's my fault. Blame me.
As usual.
Just, please, go. We'll deal with this in the morning. Jack! Hey, where's Jack?
Isn't he with you?
Well, no, he left about 10 minutes ago on foot. I thought he might have come here.
I haven't seen him.
I found his keys on the nature strip beside his car.
Oh, Joe, go check his room.
Oh.
Well, he could have dropped the keys outside your house before he
No,
went
he
in.
definitely had them with him when he moved.
All right, what happened?
Well, we were watching this video of last night's bare-knuckle fight.
Bare-knuckle fight? Hang on. What video?
I don't know. There were some kind of underground fight. There were heaps of blokes, right? And Amelia Porter gave him the video of it tonight.
Jack could be in trouble. There's a lot of money in these illegal fights.
Do you reckon someone might have jumped him?
It's not upstairs.
Come on.
What?
I don't know anything.
Come on, Amelia. You gave Jack a tape. I've seen it. Now, where did you get it from?
Amelia, we've got a problem. Jack Lawson has gone missing.
Because of the tape.
Now, is there anything you can tell us?
Where you got the tape from?
Yeah, my dad's house.
So you knew he was organising illegal fights?
No, not for sure. Not until I saw what had happened to Gary. God, if I had known, I would have tried to do something.
All right, well, where do they hold these fights?
I'm sorry. Look, I really don't know. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
All right. You go to camp. We'll go to Rowan's.
It's totally deserted. Not a sign of life anyway.
That's a negative on the Rogers house also.
And the work site?
Yeah, nothing.
You didn't see any of them at the pub tonight, did you?
Well, they were there earlier and left. Tess, what do you reckon there's another fight on?
I'd bet on it.
So all we've got to do is find the fights, and we found Rowan and hopefully Jack.
Easier said than done.
Look, we got the tape. We'll just show it to the boss.
You think Rowan Rogers is involved?
Well, he's a stock and station agent. Paris is checking his website to see what properties he's got for sale with shearing sheds on them. What about this place?
I don't know. It's pretty old. Have to be pretty warm.
Okay, Roger's got 3 properties listed for sale with shearing sheds. Ashgrove?
That's the Benson place. No, the shed's made out of stone.
All right, 7 Oaks?
Yeah, could be, but the shed's right on the main road.
And this one, 200 acres of fine grazing land, natural spring.
Yeah, where is it?
Lot 14, Flat Gully Road.
Well, that's the old McPherson place. That could be it. I mean, the shed's well hidden. It's not far from town.
Okay, Tess, we've got a starter. Lot 14, Flat Gully Road.
It's the first turn off on the left after you take the Widgery turn off. We're on our way. Just do a recce and wait for us.
Mount Thomas 250 to Mount Thomas 260. You were spot on, boss.
Copy that 250. We're 5 minutes away. Keep your head down and don't try any lone heroics.
Receive that.
Quick, unclimb.
Yeah.
Don't bloody believe it.
What else is he going to do?
Well, not that, you moron. He knows. I saw your girl give him a tape.
So you thought you'd throw him off the track by bringing him here? I thought maybe you could give him a hiding, like you did young Gary. What are you raving about? That's what you did, isn't it? You followed him home last night and beat the crap out of him.
Shut up, or I'll punch the crap out of you two.
Yeah? Why don't you have a go, you weak bastard? Come on.
Come on, you mongrel. Oh! Come on! Come on! Under arrest!
Get
me so
Settle down!
You assault! Let me out!
Settle down!
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Oh, no.
Come on!
Get out! Break it up!
Let me go,
Come on.
yes!
Get out!
Bloody let me...
That's enough! I said that's enough!
Police, break it up. It's all over. You all right?
I saw Rowan's girl give that young copper a tape. I had to do something.
So you followed Constable Lawson from the pub?
Yeah. I thought he might leave the tape somewhere I could pinch it, but he took it with him.
And that's when you decided to abduct him?
No, I didn't really think about that, you know. I had to get the tape back or I was stuffed. So I jumped him. But he didn't have it. Well, I couldn't just wait around for him to come to, so I chucked him in the back of the ute and took off.
Why did you take him to Rowan?
I don't know. Panicked, I suppose. Then when I was driving out there, the penny dropped. What that young copper told me in the pub. Roger's the bastard. He fixed up Gary. Bloody almost killed him.
Yeah, well, you've put yourself in just as much trouble as he's in, Mr. Davies.
The kid wasn't a fighter. Rogers knew that. Gary was in his precious daughter's pants. He got her pregnant. Rogers hated his guts.
Leave you suspended at 2240.
Yeah. What's more ice on it?
No, I'm fine, really. Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how does it feel?
So?
Yeah, but does it feel broken?
I don't know. What does broken feel like?
I reckon we should get you to a doctor.
No, I've had this heaps of times on the footy field.
Oh, footy field.
Give us a look.
I'll live, okay?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I reckon you should go home.
Yeah?
But not alone. No, just someone should be with you, just in case.
Yeah, I can do that.
You reckon?
Come on, Jacob. You go to walk?
Oh, I should be okay, yeah. Gee.
Star treatment?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not having you sitting alone in some pub bedroom somewhere all by yourself. Do you want anything?
No, really. I'm fine.
No? You okay?
Yeah, never better.
Sure. How many fingers am I holding up?
6.
Oh, you...
I can't believe you did that.
I'm sorry.
You could, kiss it better.
Oh. All right, then. So, where else does it hurt?
Yeah.
Pretty bad, then?
It's pretty severe.
Oh, here?
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that.
Yeah.
Sure you're up to this?
You kidding?
I can understand your frustration when your daughter takes up with someone you think is unsuitable, but you could have killed him.
I just wanted to...
What, teach him a lesson? Warn him off?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, he's scum, Tom.
Amelia doesn't think so.
What sort of a life has he got to offer her traipsing around the country living in caravans?
It's her choice, Rowan.
I wasn't around when she was growing up. I wanted to make up for it.
What, by trying to run a life for her? You'd be better off helping him make something of himself. He's going to be the father of your grandchild.
Do you reckon I'm too late?
I'd say that was up to your daughter. And your son-in-law.
What a mess.
That was...
Yes.
I've dreamt of this for so long.
Have you?
So have you.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Was that obvious?
Yeah, that obvious.
You think the others have noticed?
Who cares?
Yeah, it's not a good look, a sergeant and a constable.
So promote me. Look, it's not against the rules.
Yeah, but it's no good for discipline in such a small team. What would the boss say?
Oh, look, I won't tell him if you don't tell him.
Oh, God.
Oh, Tess, stop worrying. Stop worrying.
And learn to let go, huh?